Hello. Today I will tell you about a natural super remedy, with the help of which you can get rid of a stuffy or chronic runny nose and inflammatory changes in the nasal mucosa. This remedy will be useful for those people who have signs of inflammatory processes in the nose and in the nasal sinuses. This is congestion, discharge from the nose, a trickle in the throat, when this has been bothering for more than 4 weeks. The thing is that in prolonged and chronic inflammatory processes in the nasal cavity and sinuses, the number of microorganisms increases, the number of bacteria increases, and in some patients, fungus begins to develop on the mucous membrane. The immune system notices these microbes, notices these fungi, and triggers an inflammatory process. Moreover, the most aggressive inflammation is triggered specifically by fungi. Therefore, to reduce inflammation in the nasal cavity, in the sinuses, one of the main directions is to reduce the number of microbes and, most importantly, fungi. In most cases, you get a prescription from doctors with local antibiotics or antiseptics. And you probably see that the effect from them is insufficient. In addition, these drugs can reduce the amount of natural protective microflora in the body, providing space for pathogenic flora, as well as for the growth of fungal infection. That's why today I recommend a natural product, a natural remedy, which does not reduce the amount of natural normal microflora, but fights very well with pathogenic microbes and, most importantly, acts on fungal infection. This remedy is called grapefruit seed extract. Yes, and you don't need to extract anything yourself. These remedies can be purchased. Speaking of imported products, the Nutribiotic spray with grapefruit seed extract has again become available for purchase in Russia. I immediately say that this is not an advertisement. I do not collaborate with the manufacturer of the products we will be discussing today. But I will name them because these are products that have truly proven their effectiveness. The company Nutribiotic produces a ready-made spray that you can buy and start using immediately. We prescribe this medication at 1, 2, or 3 sprays into each nostril 3 times a day. The duration of treatment typically ranges from 2 to 4 weeks. Of course, if you experience any side effects, the medication needs to be discontinued. But in most cases, it is well tolerated and provides a truly noticeable effect. If your nose and your sinuses produce a lot of mucus, this mucus flows forward from the nasal cavity, you blow it out in large quantities, or it constantly flows into the throat, then before using this drug, you can rinse your nose with saline, which we buy at the pharmacy, or prepare it yourself. And after rinsing, we use this drug. Also, in almost any pharmacy, you can buy a drug called Citrocept. This is also a product that contains grapefruit seed extract. But this drug will be in drops which need to be diluted. And if you are rinsing your nose, then add from 2 to 4 drops per 100 milliliters of physiological solution. If you don't have congestion and no snot, and there seems to be no need to rinse your nose, then you can add 1 or 2 drops of this solution to 50 milliliters of physiological solution. Pour it into some kind of spray bottle from under any nasal drops that are disassembled and use it just like the spray we talked about a little earlier. 1 or 2 or 3 sprays into each nostril 3 times a day. Will grapefruit seed extract be enough to deal with your problem? It's hard to say. It will depend on your condition, on the state of your nose, on the work of your immune system, on the state of the nasal mucosa. But in any case, you can start using these remedies to get closer to recovery. And to finally get rid of your persistent and chronic problems related to your nose and nasal sinuses, I will conduct a webinar in the near future where I will explain how to identify the cause, why you have a stuffy nose and nasal sinuses, how to work with this cause, how to add health methods to improve the work of the whole body, how to restore the immune system, how to remove psychosomatics. It is always there. That is, how to use all these directions to actually become healthy, to stop having symptoms and to forget about what recurrences are, felt comfortable and lived a normal life. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to do it. I will announce when this webinar will take place in the near future. Take care of your health and stay healthy. Your Dr. Krabrov.